Ronald DeWillis Sr.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Morning, sir. Mr. DeWillis, you had an old red light violation that was $75 going back 10 years ago, and you paid $25 and never paid the other $50.
Yes, Your Honor.
So you got a $50 balance.
I wasn't aware of that. I had been in court in the last year, and that was never brought up to me, so I wasn't aware of it. I believe that was a violation by my ex-wife.
Oh.
I got divorced a couple of years ago, so I think that was her. That was my minivan that we used to own.
You're still paying, huh?
Judge, the gift that keeps on giving.
Yes, I am actually. But because I knew nothing about that. We must have paid the 25, and I just didn't even know about it.
Yeah, you don't mind paying the balance.
I am on a fixed income, Your Honor. But
Inspector Quinn, what do you think?
Turning it right in the back.
I'm not trying to pawn it off on her, but if necessary, I will pay it if I have to.
I think Mr. DeWillis, if he paid it and asked her to reimburse him, that she'd probably reimburse him.
Oh, I doubt it.
You don't think so?
At this point, I doubt it, yeah.
Oh.
But it's worth a try,
You
I
have a
guess.
lot of faith in
Yeah, I
people,
know.
Judge.
All right, Mr. DeWillis, you have a speeding violation on Only Street, 1 mile over the limit. We're going to dismiss that.
Thank you, Your Honor. I am a veteran, and I pull out of that lot, and I guess it's a hill there, and I wasn't really, you just accelerate, and I was aware of it, and I'm trying to slow down, and the thing flashed on me. I said, geez, I didn't think I was going that fast, but
Where did you serve?
I was in the U.S. Coast Guard.
Yeah. How many years?
82 to 86.
What's the most harrowing experience you had in the Coast Guard?
Search and rescue.
Yeah. How high were the waves?
Oh, very high. 18-foot swells, probably. Helicopter rescue.
Really?
Yeah, dangling from a harness. Yeah, I've been there.
You were in the harness?
Yeah, I've been there. I have very strong hands.
No, seriously. I mean,
Yeah.
So you get in the harness and they'd lower you and you rescue people?
In some depending on the circumstances, yeah, and the helicopter's got the waves going like this, and it's lowering right down between the waves. Yeah, I've been in there. It's quite an adrenaline rush, yeah.
He's a very humble guy for what he's done. Actually, it sounds like you did some real heroic things while you were in the service.
No, well, it was a job. It was a job.
He's being modest now.
Well,
Yeah.
I was in my 20s then. I was game for anything,
Yeah.
Wasn't
I don't know
smart
if I-
enough.
I don't know if
he
I did
wasn't
this
smart
now.
enough at that age to understand how dangerous it actually
Yeah,
was.
exactly. I was just young and dumb.
Just
yeah.
out playing.
You have a red light violation on Allen's Avenue and Terminal Street. If you pass the first stop line when the light turns red, I'll dismiss it. Let's take a look.
He was well past it.
He was well past it. So what do you want to tell me about it?
It's very confusing in that area. The lights and the traffic's moving towards you on the other side. You think you're going forward. I must
Mr.
have
DeWillis,
just.
that's called a two-way road.
I know. I must.
Traffic coming at you, that's common. That's common on a two-way road.
Usually when they get the green light, I thought.
You got hit by a few of them waves, I'm starting to see now.
Few rough landings. Yeah.
Choppy seas.
It's going to cost you $35 court cost. Good luck to you.
Thank you, sir.
Jose Duran.
Good morning.
Mr. Duran, you were observed on camera in a school zone
Yeah,
speeding.
but I don't know the camera was there.
You didn't know the camera, but you were speeding. But I want to address something with you, okay?
Okay.
I have a note here
Yeah.
that you were terribly disrespectful and offensive to the young lady at the window.
I don't.
And I'm going to tell you what the note says. The note says that you were very rude. Here's what you said. This person came to the window very upset,
Yeah.
telling me that my mayor should get this ticket and shove it up his, and then you gave a word beginning with A, and that you're not going to pay for it. That's what
Yeah.
you told the girl at the counter.
Because,
Well, I got news for you.
yeah,
You're going to pay for it. And if
Okay.
you don't pay for it, your license is going to get suspended.
Right.
And if you come back again and you're disrespectful at the window, right? You're going to pay the consequences.
I
But
don't-
these young ladies are not here to be abused by people that go to that window.
Okay.
And it's a sign of somebody being a coward when they yell at a young lady
Yeah.
and use that type of language.
I don't think so.
You want to
Jim.
come back and have a trial on this? Or you-
No, sir.
No, then you're going to pay the full, then you're going to pay the full
I-
fine right now. And I'm telling you, don't come back and do that again, because I won't be so lenient as to just give you a fine.
I don't work, I don't do nothing, I am not working.
Yeah, I know you're working, just pay.
My father used to tell us Quinn boys, never yell down. If you need to yell, yell up. Meaning that if we had a problem, we were expected to man up and take it up with the boss, not yell at the employees. So I would like to pass that same advice along to anyone who has a problem with the ticket. Instead of yelling at the ladies in the window, why don't you come directly to me? I may have a few suggestions on what you can do with your ticket, and I promise not to yell.
All rise and hit subscribe so you don't miss the latest viral moments like this one. Share these videos and weigh in on the cases. You be the judge. Subscribe now.